How IDubbbz lost his own identity. He was the most feared man on YouTube. One video from him, and your career was over. Content creators with millions of subscribers would go silent the second his name came up. Because if IDubbbz made a content cop on you, it was finished. No comeback, no redemption, just done. And then one day, he just stopped. The man who destroyed careers disappeared, and what came back was someone nobody recognized. This is how IDubbbz lost himself. Back in 2015, IDubbbz was untouchable. While every other YouTuber was chasing brand deals and being careful with their words, IDubbbz didn't care. He said what nobody else would say. He went where nobody else would go. And people loved him for it. His Content Cop series was brutal. We're talking career-ending brutal. Leafy, Tana Mongjo, Rice Gum. He dismantled them one by one with actual research. Editing that was ahead of its time, and a delivery that made you feel like you were watching something legendary. At his peak, he had over 7 million subscribers and a fan base that would have followed him anywhere. So what went wrong? 2019 is where things started to shift. His girlfriend Anissa started an OnlyFans. Completely her choice. Normal, right? Except IDubbbz built his entire identity on being the guy who had zero filter, the guy who clapped back at everything, the guy who feared nothing. So when fans started mocking him about it, everyone expected him to go nuclear. Instead, he said, and I quote, "I'm a cuck and I don't care." The internet stopped. Not because of what Anissa did, but because the man who ended careers with a single video just shrugged off the biggest moment his audience ever threw at him. It felt like watching a superhero refuse to fight. And from that moment, something changed. The audience felt it. The energy was gone. Content Cop never came back. No explanation, no final episode, just silence. He tried podcasting, he tried vlogging, he launched Creator Clash, a boxing event for YouTubers, which actually wasn't bad, but it wasn't Content Cop, and everyone knew it. The problem wasn't that he changed. People change, that's fine. The problem was that his entire brand was built on one specific energy. Raw, unfiltered, fearless. The second that energy disappeared, so did the reason people showed up. Here's the part nobody talks about, though. IDubbbz never actually fell off in the way most people think. He still uploads. He still has millions of subscribers. Creator Clash actually grew year over year. But in the internet's eyes, he's a ghost of what he was. And in the YouTube world, that almost hurts more than actually failing, because everyone remembers what you used to be. IDubbbz didn't lose his career. He lost his identity. And on YouTube, that's sometimes worse. The most feared man on the platform traded his legacy for a quieter life. Maybe that's growth. Maybe that's loss. Depends on who you ask. But one thing is certain, we're never getting another Content Cop. And that's something the internet still hasn't forgiven him for.